Sagittarius, and welcome to your mini bi-weekly general love tarot reading for February 1st through the 14th, 2017. So I'm getting this feeling that I'm wondering about something regarding love, and I feel like that answer is coming to you very soon. I'm getting the impression here that someone you love may have either walked or you walked away from them. But either way it goes, there is a movement here that is connecting. I guess the vibration I'm feeling here is connecting you to someone you already know or you've known before. Maybe this is an ex or someone like that you knew from the past. It also can be something that was many lifetimes ago that you're going to connect to. I feel also, too, for some of you, I feel like right now there's a battle going on, a battle going on whether or not, maybe some of you have been given an opportunity to have a relationship again with someone that you were already with. And you're in this position of whether or not you should go forward with this or you shouldn't. It's a question about opening up your heart, I guess, I would say. More like, what's really flowing in? Are there heart walls up there? I mean, a lot of us have been through bad relationships. People do change, okay? The only way you're going to find out the truth is to let go of the past and actually be in front of that person and see if they changed. If it's too much for you and the pain's too much to deal with and you're afraid that they're going to cause you the same pain, if not more, then perhaps you need to just totally let go of this relationship or a possibility of even getting back together. I do feel, however, there is opportunities for some of you other Sages to begin relationships. I'm feeling like the meeting of two old souls here. And I feel like there have been a lot of the number 5 vibrations for some of you Sag, where it can either go positive or it can go negative. And I feel like that vibration is still around. So when you see the 5s, if any of you do see the number 5s, say a little prayer or a invocation to where you would like to see positive changes and not a continuous or repetitive pattern of negative vibration. So, but I do feel like that there may be some, for some of you, not all of you, some of this conflict could have been with a water sign, whether it be sun, rising, or moon. And I just feel that I feel like there needs to be more communication with self, honestly, to what it is you really feel safe and secure with. For some reason, safety and security is coming up a lot for these next 2 weeks for you. Okay? And I think it has a lot to do with some of you who have experienced pain. And the safety and security could be for many things, not just love and relationships. House security, driving, etc. Okay? And so here I'm looking at, I don't know if somebody's going on a honeymoon or a trip, maybe for Valentine's, huh? It looks like there is a proposal on the rise here for Sages. And, it's, I'm getting where this person could actually be married, or maybe you're married, or has been in a relationship. I'm also getting like maybe a Gemini's involved here. Or an air sign, and there's children also. But I do feel like this relationship, I feel like this person really loves you, and you really love them. Okay? And let me just go ahead and see if I could pull in some more information. I also feel like maybe this actually is your, it's obviously somebody here who really, really wants to be with you. Okay, I mean, I'm getting that really strong. Or you really, really want to be with them. But I feel like you're confined with someone. Now, it doesn't have to be you, but, or it could be, your lover. But either way it goes, it's, I feel like you do love someone very deeply. And I'm getting that, you want to go away with this person. Okay. But I'm feeling like, I guess there needs to be more of an opportunity to get to know each other. So I really feel like you should take the trip. I really should feel like you should get away with this person and really see and feel the person out. I just feel like you should get to know them better. Let's see here. Yeah, the outcome is excellent. Okay, just be careful you don't get pregnant, females. I'm just, the sun is a very powerful card, and it can create children. But it's also, emphasizes the new beginnings for you, Sag, and just being creative and starting things new with relationships, letting go of the old, bringing in the new, being patient. Waiting out for those who are single. Just being patient here. Now, moving forward. Whoa. So, anyways, I think this is confirming what I was reading in the beginning of the relationship. I feel like for some of you, Sag, you feel like you've been just hung out to dry here. Excuse the expression, but that's kind of how I'm feeling it when it comes here. Like you've been done wrong. And you have. There's the deceptive card. But I feel like you're going to still move on with your journey, regardless of the things that have happened. And I think you're looking for someone who is open and free like you are, and someone, maybe even another fire sign here. I'm getting another fire sign here. But not, of course, for all of you, okay? Because I don't want you to get my readings wrong. Just because I don't mention a sign that you may be interested in this reading doesn't mean that it's not so or isn't so, okay? It's just how the cards are falling. This is a mini reading. But anyways, I do feel like there needs to be a discussion on honesty. Okay, because when I get the deception card and then I've got it next to the hangman and then here's the fool card, when you're having this conversation though, just make sure that you are completely awake and listening so you don't miss anything and you don't feel like a fool. Just in case you feel, the situation isn't going to turn out to be a good situation for you regarding this relationship. But also the Fool it's a good card. It's the beginning of the tarot. It's a 0, and it is just, new beginnings, being innocent again, taking the journey and, trying to look forward. You've got this little dog next to you. Dogs are symbols of friendship. They're also great for protection. Okay, so feel safe, because I'm getting that safe card. Feel safe. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and pull some Archangel tarot cards here. I've got these, actually received these for Christmas for my daughter, and I really actually like them, not because they're for my daughter, but I just like the flow, the energy of them. What are the messages for Sagittarius? So we have the 6 of Ariel and the Chariot, and we have King of Michael. So the 6 of Ariel, which is a beautiful card, I guess what the best way to put this card is love and gratitude. Just be open to love and gratitude. You should fill this with your own space, your own personal space, drawing in the love, drawing in the gratitude. It's really important because it's going to help you fulfill some of your dreams, some of the things that you want, all the way from relationships to work to journeys of all sorts. The Chariot, of course, to me, this is the transportation card, like the card of movement, the card of traveling, and also the card of like cars, whatever, transportation. But it also means like this is an opportunity for advancement. If you keep yourself on an even keel, this could be a career advancement, this could be a romance advancement. This could go into a marriage. You could move to another country or state. It's just a wonderful card to keep moving. Okay, be determined, but yet have self-control. The King of Michael here means wisdom. Okay, wisdom is important. I guess either you or someone is calling you to be as honest as you possibly can. Okay, this is where I'm being led back to. And to have an open communication, which here is the heart-to-heart conversation. So it's confirming that you need to be open and honest with your communication. And you are looking for the same, no if, buts, or whats, no excuses. You're looking for the same in your partner, in your relationship. Okay? So that's the energy that I got there. Let me go ahead and shuffle now some cards here for the general tarot reading. I'm usually using my usual cards, which are the tarot deck by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Also, too, I'm getting a lot of Michael energy, Archangel Michael energy. And even though this is the King of Michael and the only Michael card I've pulled so far, I really feel it's telling you about that you're safe, that you're being your prayers are being answered and you're protected. Because I keep feeling someone, or maybe a group of you, who feel really unprotected at times, or don't feel safe to move forward on certain things because of pain or sorrow or just feeling insecure. So we have the Justice card, the Ace of Air, the World, the Moon, Ace of Earth, Queen of Earth, nice, Seven of Air, Three of Fire. All right, so let's have a look. Justice card. So, well, I'm feeling like someone would love to have revenge here, but I think it's best to move on, honestly, because you want to just kind of keep your karma clear. It also is you being called to make a decision, and a fair decision, an honest decision, as we discussed here earlier. And the same thing, you want the same thing back. Okay, so what you are, of course, you want to attract in. So if you're honest, you want to attract someone who's honest. And I think that would be only fair, that you be honest with yourself. And whether this has to do with a relationship or where you're working or your family, there needs to be a position where you have to take of standing in your power, standing for your beliefs. At the same time, do what you feel is right in your heart. Excuse me. Don't let other people control you. Do what you feel is right in your heart. The Ace of Air, and also this card too, the Justice card, could be someone who may know a Libra or an air sign also that may be in this situation with them. The Ace of Air, and we've got two air cards here. This is just, I guess, if I sit it next to the Justice card, what it's telling me is there's still a challenge yet that you have not defeated. Okay? I don't feel like you've defeated yourself, or not yourself, defeated the situation. I feel like from one challenge, there could be another. And I feel the reason for this is there isn't a clear decision, or clear thinking and silence here to really know what you truly want at heart, as far as what you want in your life and direction. Okay, but this is also a great card of just seeing the truth in the situation, seeing the truth, and also beginning new ideas, being inspired to do other things or to go other places, with you. Like if you want to change jobs, if you want to move a home, if you want to change relationships, etc. Or even if you want to get back with someone. Family too, because I felt family was in here. Earlier in the love relationship here, the love reading, I'm sorry. So then we've got the moon. Okay, pay attention to what is holding you back and release it. Okay, that I'm going to stop there. That will increase your intuition and your psychic abilities anyways. But I think you need to work with the universe a little more of releasing what holds you back. And I'm just going to stop there because I don't feel like that moon has any other message except that. Now, it could be any past fear that you've experienced, from trauma, feeling insecure and not safe, to heartbreaks, etc., to even eventful things. But there is still a fear there that is holding you back, and you have to let it go. Okay? You have to let it go. So the next card is abundance. You do the work, you definitely see the results. It looks good, but you need patience. Okay? You need patience. Perhaps there's something you're working on that you're hoping turns out to be a long-term goal or plan. And I feel like it will take some thinking out, but I think that you'll do it. Okay? If you really pay attention to fine details is what I'm getting. Okay, so here we've got the Ace of Earth. Again, it's an abundant card. Okay, I feel like somebody in this group is holding someone to their promises, and that other person's quite nervous about it. I think on some things, you can let that up a bit and let the ease of the energy flow. Okay, because if you put up too much restrictions or walls, it's not going to flow. But I do feel like some of you are expecting something from someone, and you're holding them to it, or they're holding you to it. Also, I'm getting contracts, contracts, this could be something related to work, or it could be marriage. It could also be moving, okay? Anything that concerns picking up a Gemini. I'm picking up Capricorn here. And I'm also picking up, I'm picking up communication. I'm seeing the pen writing, signing contracts, verbal communication, the written word, all that you need to focus on. The Queen of Earth, this card, I guess, here is, some of you have been really working hard, and I feel like there have been some new challenges in your life. And I feel like making a sensible approach, like spending some more time with your loved ones, and also trying to be a bit more understanding about things rather than always reacting, and trying to find the core of the conflict. I mean, that could take you a long time to find, really. You just kind of need to be the observer and let it flow, and then you'll be able to find it just that quick. And be silent, stop the mind from blah-blahing. So here's the World card. And, this is a card where it's telling you job well done. This is a recognition card. This is a card of enlightenment. You're on a journey to enlightenment. This is the card of gratitude, being grateful for everything that you have. And it's really good. Sign up for a course and do some gratitude work. You'll be amazed how enlightened you become, and amazed what can be brought into your world by just that wonderful divine magic. And the Seven of Air here, again, we're getting back on making changes. I feel like you need to take your time on making the changes. Make sure this is what you want. Once you make that decision, don't go back and forth. Move forward on it and trust yourself. There shouldn't be any guilt or regrets either. Okay? Everything happens for a reason. And there are lessons and growth in everything. So just be careful with that. And I also feel like some of you maybe are suspicious of some people that have been or are in your life. And you have every right to be. Because I feel like if I were to bring the moon in now with this card, and it's on my table, so it's calling energy out to me, I would be careful that there may be things going on behind your back, gossip, secrets, okay? So you want to just kind of pay attention to that. Be careful not to react if you do discover something, because this energy card can bring you into a poor timing to let go, or a poor timing to communicate this particular situation, this secret. You may not have all the facts either, and that's really important. Okay, I don't think I remembered wishing you all a happy Valentine's. So happy Valentine's, Sagittarius. I wish you all the best. If you'd like a personal reading, www.transformationandempowerment.com. Please remember to check your moon and rising. Much love and blessings.